So hello there, QS21. I want to show you, making a little video for you, how to edit your sways. Now we want you to personalize your sways so they don't all look the same. And this is good practice for you when you're developing your own music, social media, and obviously things like websites. It's a good practice to get into. It takes a bit of time, takes a bit of getting used to, but I'm going to do it with you. So look, I'm going to go to the sway, which should be exactly the same as yours when you receive it. So here it is, and if I press play up there, you'll see how it goes there. So we've got a front picture there, pop music house band. Obviously I want to change that to call it Naim pop music house band, or whatever your name is. And then look, you see all these pictures, everything on this can be edited and personalized to yourself and your choices, and that's what we would like you to do. So let's get into how we can do that. So I'm going to press edit up there at the top like that, and you'll see the sway as a big list of these little squares, or cards, let's call them. All right, so the first I want to change the front picture and I want to change the title. So here we go, simple as that. You can't do this on your iPhones or smartphones. You're going to need to do this on a laptop or a desktop. So here's my name there. Obviously I'm better spell it right. Oh my days, here we go. Pop music house band, there we go. All right, so straight off it's become a little bit better. Now I want to change the picture. How do I do that? The front picture there. So I'm going to go to details there. Hopefully you can see my mouse. Details there. And I press that. That's the background picture. I can put a caption on the picture, but we don't need to because it's going to tell us everything we need to know. Now I can do two things here. I can insert at the top. I can insert a new picture, and we've got a bunch of suggestions that Sway is going to give us. I can get more specific here. How about this? School band. So we're going to see some cheesy pictures there. Bunch of school bands, mainly American brass bands, American, baseball, American football bands and whatnot. I can simply drag and drop that into there if I want to do that. So let's do that. And there we go. And there it is. So I can get rid of this old picture like that. And there we go. So add background, drag that one in there, and there we go. I've got a new background picture. I put that in by accident, delete that. So let's just press play, see how it looks now. There you go. Instantly changed the whole look and feel of the sway. But I don't want a brass band picture there. I want a picture that's a bit more personalized to myself. All right, so let's try that again. This time, I'm going to delete that background there, right? And I'm going to add my own background like that. This time, I'm going to add a picture from myself. So look, here's my pop music house band, and this was the first band I was ever in, and that is me on the drums as a member of the Beatles in the early 80s, I guess. So all I have to do is find that picture, and drag and drop it in there. Let's see what happens. It's just loading up. Hopefully this will work right. There we go, and there it is. I can close that there, and let's press play now. There we go. Naim Kotatsu, pop music house band, and there you go. That's my band there. Instantly looks a lot more individualized. Right, now, my choices for the music from each decade are my choices. They might not be the same as yours, and I want you to put yours in there, personalize them with pictures of your favorite artists from the time. So, look, feel free to delete this stuff, because this stuff that I've put in, it's just to inspire you. And if you don't know much about the music of these decades, it's a great place to start with some of the heavyweight heavy hitters of that era. All right. So look, you can leave this stuff in if you want, but as tutors, when we're marking it, we're pretty much going to ignore this stuff because we created it, right? And we want to look at the work you've done. So the first thing we'll come across, apart from that title picture, is your first 50s playlist. So you can write the playlist out there, or you can put a link to Spotify or YouTube or SoundCloud, wherever you've created your playlist. So that's fine. You might want to change the picture there as well. Shall we do that? Let's do that. Okay, so where's that picture of the jukebox? There it is. Let's try again. So we're going to delete this background picture. like that. And we're going to add a background picture. And let's go with 50s. I'm going to 50s dancing. All right. That's kind of cool. Oh, I like this one over here. Let's drag that one in. Look how easy it is, man. And that's it. So I can close that. I can check on it by pressing play. Well, let's scroll here. Where we got to? There we are. Brand new picture there already. Looks a bit more personalized. Okay, so really that's what we want you to do. It shouldn't take that long, and once you get into it, it's quite a lot of fun. You know, pictures like this here are very generic, and it'd be nice to put your own pictures in there. And look, you really go to town on this. But look, when you're doing your sway, what I've found when I've looked at the ones you've done so far is that people aren't really putting in long answers in here, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the content that you've added. All right, so let's go down to that. Think of your individual contribution this week. All right, and the text card there is your answer. I don't want just one-liners or one-worders. That's awful. We need a really detailed description. Now, if you've made mention of your individual contribution to your 50s music in your band meeting, well then in your answer you can say, see band meeting video, go to 2 minutes 30 or wherever it is. Okay, so that's what we'd like you to do. So look, let's just find our first band meeting here. Record your first 50s band performance. Now what I've not been able to figure out is how to embed a video, but a link is just fine. Embedding means we get a preview of the video, which would look kind of cool, right? So where's our first band meeting? Let's have a look, shall we? Wait a minute. We go diary tasks, contribution. Well, let's just pick this one. This looks like a meeting picture here. We want to get rid of that picture, so let's delete that like that. Now we're going to add a picture here, like that. We're going to add, and then we're going to add an image like that, and then it thinks I'm on the last image there, but I'm going to add a new picture in here. So again, I go to my desktop where I've prepared some pictures before, and let's see if we can find, oh, how about this one? This is me meeting with Robert Plant. How about that? That's our little band meeting there. Let's see if that works. I'm showing off here, aren't I? Alright, that's quite a high-res image, but that's fine. Just needs a second or two. And there it is. Boom. So let's have a look at where that's ended up. Just delete that message coming up there. Doobie-doo-doo. So all this, I want new pictures off you guys. Right, personalize it all. There you go. That's the first band meeting there. Individual contribution. And you can see straight away it's starting to look a lot better. All right. If you notice that it's sort of, whenever I press play, it scrolls from the start. There's other things you can do here as well. You can change the whole design of your sway. Be careful when you're doing that. If you make any mistakes, you can press the back button there. You can undo actions, right? Or you can go back to your home page of Sway. If you make really destructive edits, go back to your original template and then you're good. Now, once you've finished this, make sure when you're sharing your Sway, you're allowing people to edit it. Look, anyone with a link can edit it. Invite people to edit like that, and that's the best way of doing it. And then us tutors, right? We can really get into your Sway and see what you've done. So look, I hope this was helpful. Really have fun. Have a play around with this. It's the only way you're really going to learn. I hope this was useful for you, and hopefully your pop music house band for this term. This is where all your terms work. For performance techniques is going to be housed. So it's really important you make this very special. If external examiners are coming in to look at your work, we don't want all the sways to look the same. We want them to be individualized. And this, I think, is a really nice way of doing it. Shouldn't take you too long. And once you get into it, it's good. Some suggestions for you. Why not take some photos in your band rehearsals, right? Some posing photos of your band in action, and add them to this. So you can add them where it says band meetings. You can add them to your individual contribution. you could put a video of you, a picture of you, I don't know, singing, and then that's pertinent to what you're then talking about. So I want you to go to town on this. We're not asking a lot. We're just asking to make your work look and represent you the best it can. So I hope that was useful, guys. Any questions, don't hesitate to give me or Nathan a shout. And that being said, take care. Bye-bye.